What is going on, everybody? Matic222 coming at you guys with another figure review. Today we are looking at the WWE Elite 89 Drew McIntyre. This is a brand new Drew McIntyre. This is a babyface Drew McIntyre, and I'm gonna say right off the hop, I like this figure a lot better than I expected to. It's not the greatest figure of all time, but I think it certainly might be the best Drew McIntyre. And we'll talk about why. We're going to get into it. So, looking at the packaging really quick, you can see Drew McIntyre right across the bottom. Nice profile on the side. Other figures available. I got everybody else in this wave except these two. I didn't get the Sarge and I didn't get the Nia Jax. And there you go. Nice shot of Drew McIntyre on the back. And on the side, it just says Drew McIntyre Elite. On the top, we'll point out in terms of accessories, he does come with all the entrance gear. He does also come with some alternate fists. So let's just kind of get right into it. First things first, what really sets this figure apart is the claymore that he comes with, the big sword. You know, it's part of his entrance. He comes down and stabs it on the ground and fire shoots out. It's nice. Mattel did put a lot of nice detail into it. See all the nice gold trimming that's painted. The handle is painted, sculpted very nicely. I like that the tip is even rounded, which is like a nice. It's like a safety feature, I guess. They don't want to give you a super sharp, pointed sword, but also, you know, if you watch WWE, then you'll kind of notice that is his sword that he comes out with is actually kind of rounded in itself. So it's actually super authentic and super nice. So Mattel did a really, really good job with the sword. Really dig that. He comes with his wrist. I don't know what you want to call these, wrist guards, wrist gauntlets. And I won't do it, but you could just kind of pop. Well, you know, we'll do it really quick. You can just kind of pop the hand off and these slide right off. And then he's got the black wrist tape. That's pretty cool. But, you know, I think he looks good with these on. I don't know why you wouldn't. Unless you're kind of displaying him just in his ring gear, you know, you could kind of take those off. Otherwise, I don't know why you would. And then he's got the kilt. Kilt is very nice. Complaint, I wish they would have went with a soft goods. I think a soft goods kilt really would have took this figure to the next level. I think it really would have knocked it out of the park. But you know what? For the solid plastic cape, it is what it is. It's pretty good. You can see the nice detail on it on the front and on the back. You know, it's got some pouches and stuff. So the kilt is detailed nicely. The kilt is painted nicely. The pattern is good. And it just basically unhooks just like a shirt. You know, like you get those hard plastic shirts. And then, you know, you just get kind of Drew in his ring gear, which I will say a little bit underwhelming. I wish it would have had a logo on the butt, you know, like when he had the Brock Lesnar skull with the sword going through it. I think they could have put a little deco on either the back or the front. You know, you get a little kind of the same pattern that's on the kilt. You kind of get it on the side. So it's not completely decoless and on the top, but I think they could have did a little more. Or even this logo that you got on the knee pads, they could have put it on there. But, you know, maybe his gear is just supposed to look like that. So maybe it's just supposed to be more authentic. I'm not sure. Either way, that's the gear. And that he's just got the plain boots. We've seen these boots about 1,000,000 times. Nothing at all new there. Chest, he's got some painted chest hair, which is a nice detail. And then the face. He's got the shit-eating grin. I love it. I love the sculpt on the hair. A lot better than the first Elites they started doing where he had the hair strings coming down. This, you got the hair pulled back. You can see the face. He's got the sculpted beard, which is sculpted on there nicely. Very, very good head sculpt. Like I said, this might be the best, not only Drew head sculpt, but Drew McIntyre, which I kind of, you know what? I kind of dig this look, actually. He should kind of keep these things on when he wrestles. I don't know, kind of makes him look like He-Man or something. But I digress. Articulation. It's going to be Mattel articulation. Nothing out of the ordinary here. You know, the head moves side to side. You get a nice forward and back. You know, you can move the shoulders up and down, and this one's a little stiff, but you know, you can rotate them all around. He's got the bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, of course, pinless elbow, wrist rotation and wrist hinge, waist twist, hips move out this far. He's got the thigh swivel. I got to assume he's got a double jointed knee. It's hard to tell with the knee pad, but I got to assume, judging by the range of motion, which as you can see, he does get a pretty solid range of motion. And then we have the boot swivel. Yeah, you know, standard Mattel articulation. Nothing out of the ordinary, but it's good. Like I said, I like this figure a lot. I think in terms of not just a baby face, like if you want to have a baby face Drew McIntyre, then you need this figure. But I think this is the best Drew McIntyre, except these hard plastic clothes, which are a nightmare to try to get on. They just clip in, but I feel like they never kind of clip on right. Trying to do this in real time, and it's not working for me. All right, there we go. We finally got it on. Less of this Mattel, more soft goods. I know you guys can do it. Maybe you're just saving that for the ultimates, but come on, less of this, or find better technology for this, because these clips, it's a big thumbs down for me. But yeah, this figure is great. I think, like I've said it multiple times for this review, I'm going to say it one more time because that's how strongly I feel. This is the best Drew McIntyre figure available right now. I say, if you like Drew, go out and get it. If you collect wrestling figures, go out and get it. But that is going to be it for this video, my friends. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to drop a like. Or if you didn't, drop a dislike. That's okay too. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Please share this video with your friends. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this Drew McIntyre. Or let me know if you think the other ones, if there's a better Drew McIntyre. Maybe you could sway my opinion a little bit. Probably not, but we'll never know unless you try. So that is it. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for your continued support. Have yourselves such an amazing day. I, as always, have been Matt at 222. As always, you have been amazing, and I will see you next time. Bye.